took a bit. Yeah, I just never actually paid attention. Oh. Are you behaving yourself, OBS? Yeah, it's behaving itself now. Sort of. Eh. Whatever. Hello. Is it just me today? Don't even need the headphones on. Let's see how long this lasts. Well, I don't know, like I guess it's like the traditional mode where it just drops a few frames when it, like every so often. It's like drops 54 frames. Which is nothing really, but whenever it does this, it always makes me nervous. I always get nervous when OBS doesn't behave exactly as I wish it to. Yeah, just me today. Chris is off having fun at a convention, making many people extremely envious as he is wont to do. Yeah, there's no one to shout at about things, so this is just gonna be relying solely on the faith of the my faith in puppies. I'm probably gonna end this with like below 200 score. It seems like a pretty fair thing to guess. Fuck. Oh, absolutely shoot that down. I need to use the dark Tetra lilies in like actual play because they're not bad. I'm not used to how they roll. Yeah, this is not a good start. And I'm trying so hard to get this man, but Snake... Well... He's shooting me over and over again instead of shooting the Snake right in front of him. Oh well, that just exploded somewhere. God knows where. Christ. Yeah, this is about what I expected. You know, get me up, mate. I don't know what he's doing. All the things are turned away and it's over. Well, yeah, fuck it. Let's see if I even manage to stay professional over this goddamn weekend. Cause Jesus Christ. Not an auspicious start. Well, I saw the guy with the charger and he was just all doing whatever the fuck. He just broke out the Stingray at one point. I probably should hit quit and then back in. If again rolls me with the same people that I already know this is probably not going to end well. Not all new people. I don't mind this weapon set either, it's just... It's lingering. It's not a good sign. These again, huh? One of these guys is going to disconnect, I already know that for a fact. It's a question of who. Sounds like it, or... I think that is like actually like location based. But you know, when they're going off constantly, who can really tell? There's like, I thought the horns were right this way. This is why I need like surround. Well, no, because my headphones are already in the computer, so I can actually hear Chris. With the microphone also hearing Chris. Alright, we're doing better this time. Oh, you just roll right up. That's perfect. And the snake took the long way around. This is just golden. I did my part. I'm gonna die. No, I'm survived. Oh, I'm dead. Of course, tiny things would be my beam. Crack shot on that guy. Okay, whatever. Let's use this one back. That's aggravating that that counted. Oh, Jesus. There we go. It's not scoped either. I do want to try like the scoped version more and see if it actually works out better or worse. Probably worse until I get used to it. Ah, here we go. Oh, fuck me then. Ah, it didn't reach. It's more or less pointed straight up. That's mad. Might as well burn my second one. Of course. Oh, Jesus. It's always a kind of stressful time, but at least it's when you're the sniper in this round. But hey, you know, at least I had the E-meter this time. Excuse me. High tide. Oh, it's getting dark. Oh, that's probably not good. Oh. Here we go. It's high on this side. Half the eggs. Oh no, I got killed. At least we got 5 of them, that's alright. And no one's opened anyone yet. This lot know what they're doing. I'm surprised. Oh, that's just getting wrecked. Good lord. Did I pick one up? I picked one up. Must be that one right here again, right? Christ. We're fine, we're fine, we're fine. Good lord. Oh, look at one. She's chasing after it a bit, yeah. That went pretty well. What was in the news these past few days? There was... Oh yeah, so Yeezy it has been like a recurring thing on our little segments here. Because, as you might remember, Yeezy It's PS4 original release was a fucking disaster. Just in every possible way, like, the localization was like one of the most hideous ones. It wasn't like... I guess the best way to put it was barely translated. It looked like it was run through Google Translate and just copy pasted as is. So nothing like but endless glitches, like horrible mistranslations that made some quests unplayable because you just couldn't find out what the hell you had to do. Just various glitches introduced in localization somehow, stuff like that. And then there's all the stories of its PC port, how it was delayed like mad and still came out a piece of shit. And it turns out, you know, third time's the charm. The Switch release is out, or yeah, it should be out now, and it's a trash fire. It is just a trash fire because the story I heard is that, well, the story I've seen even is that it's basically like it's the original release, like PS4 release unpatched for like all the the retranslation and the voice acting. It doesn't even have the Japanese voice acting in it for some reason. Like that's being added in like the second or third patch. Hello, Novell. Just shit talking Yeezy It's Switch port, which is a disaster. Yeah, like on top of it has all the glitches and like horrible translation errors of the original PS4 release, plus extra ones, where like the the Japanese script is like still in the game and is like bleeding into like this what's supposed to be the English script at points. There's like weird crashes, frame rate problems. You know, again, Japanese voice track is missing. It's being added later in a patch. For some reason, they didn't on all these fixes, which were just built in, or I think they were built into the PC release. It just had like PC bugs. Oh Christ. All these Yeezy the NASA localized game. This is a trash fire of a run. Welcome to the stream. Is this gonna be this over and over again? Yeah, the Switch release came out like this week or something, and somehow they had all the same bugs and glitches again that they already fixed in the other versions, and this came out months later and just has them all again, and the fixes are being dribbled out over the span of July. Like, it's a fucking trash fire. I don't know how it keeps happening. And I genuinely hope Falcom never work with NASA again. Oh my, most don't ever work with them again. But good lord. So yeah, if you're interested in that game, don't get it on Switch. Just don't. Like, I'm not even sure what you could get it on at this point, because like basically all versions are fucked. Apparently like, the PS4 and Vita versions are like mostly fine now, but you know, it's kind of a principle of the thing at this point. Alright, hey, this is the first time I rolled dapples today, I'm pretty sure. Alright, let's see if we can, like, stay over 200. I don't have faith in my partners for that to happen, but, you know. What can we do but try? Let's just tidy that up. Ah, Christ. Oh lordy. Alright, steelhead. Fuckers. We know, we know. And that will not reach. Oh, just a bite. This is a problem. Oh. Yeah, you know, at least that's dead. Let's see if I can get through this ink wall. There we go. He got caught in the rain. Oh, I should really deal with that, but the problems just keep on stacking. Behind the wall, so the explosion doesn't hit me. It's coming in anyway, so it's fine. Keep running out of ink. God bless the devils. Nah, fucker. I haven't got the Octo expansion though, because I am poor and skint for like another month. Exactly 4 weeks from today, I will have the Octo expansion. Not a day sooner. Maybe. Who knows, I might do it like earlier in the week instead of the Friday I'm expecting, but... I want to though, because I've heard all good things about it. I almost thought I was going to fall in the water there. Oh, jeez. Yeah, like, I want to get it, because, you know, why not? I think it looks really good. But, sadly, I have no means of getting it yet. I'm holy boned. Save me from myself, Firefly. God bless. Ah, if only it shot a bit faster. Fuck. Oh lord. It's amazing how, like, even just like not having coordination with one other player can make this at times. It just becomes more frantic as you're just like, Jesus fuck. Much as we may sass Chris for his, like, his intentionally low scores. You know when he's not here because, Christ, it's a shit fight sometimes. He said he might like be available like late at night and all that, but I don't like. Not only do I not want to stay up at night because I'm slowly grinding into the pattern of getting up at like 7 in the morning for work, but also like, you know, it's just kind of like the plan was already this. Fuck it, I'm like, why change it? Why make him stress about it, really? He has enough to be stressing about in the dark convention halls. Let us all feast upon this creature. Oh, that's a problem, huh? This is the biggest problem. You really begin noticing when the game does shit like slip little tiny fuckers underneath cohawks. Who's alive? Can you see this? Behind you, madam. And immediately the ink is everywhere and it's fuck it. And then the sniper does not leave me. I have been to cons, yeah. There's one in my university. My university hosts it like every June. I say my university. The university I went to hosts it every June. Where is that? We're dead. It's called QCon. and that's good fun. It's not like a very big or particularly complex convention, but you know they have like games up. They put all like all games up that have like vendors come in and sell like anime tat and stuff. That was where I got my first Nendoroid. That sadly due to an accident got like a bit too damaged. It was a Snow Miku from like 2012, I think. And then my second one was an original Saber Nendoroid, also from Keycon. And I went the year after that. I wanted to go I found out like Super Eye Patch with this like YouTuber who does like videos with like analyzing anime and stuff and reviewing them and critiquing them. Was going to be at QCon. He's Irish, and I was like, that would have been rad, but didn't have the money. So I think QCon is on either this weekend or the next weekend, something like that. I also went to ArcadeCon in Dublin one year, although that's shuttered down now because of reasons, like unpleasant reasons. My friend David worked actually staffed that convention for years. He started all these friends with people who did staff it, and then he began writing freelance, unpaid freelance, just occasionally for their website. They have a game website, the arcade.ie. I don't know if it's still live or not. And eventually he also began staffing the convention each year, and that was fun. It was also kind of weird because I remember when I got there, I was like, fuck, I should have got a bit more money out. I need to find a ATM, and we did, but then we had this fucking comedic issue. I forget exactly what it was. It was because it was a euro one. I was like, hang on, will my bank even let me take this out? And the answer, as it turns out, was no. So that was a fun time. It was like, well, I'm gonna be in trouble. I wish I had more money at that one, because for a charity auction, someone made this proper ceramic recreation of Majora's Mask, and they raffled it off. I think it finally went for over €1,000 in the auction, and that was nuts. I would have killed it on that. Oh fuck me. Those are the only two I've been to. I don't know if there's any other. I think there's one other one. There's bound to be more in Ireland proper, but in Northern Ireland, I think QCon is basically it. This is a problem. It's fine, I just have to survive for 10 seconds. They're good, they got. Okay, maybe they don't. Nope. Maybe I should start being the survivalist and just focus more on surviving than getting points, because Christ. I'm gonna be down to 100 by the time this is over. $160. Have you ever been to a con, Novell? That's something I'm curious about. Octoring. I feel like that's a dirty joke. I feel like that's a dirty joke. I should open the window, but fuck it. The cat's already sleeping on the windowsill. I don't need to bother him. Either 4K. Octoring is not. Okay, he's moving. I was about to be very upset. I actually been to Anime Boston and AX. Ah. Isn't AX, or is it a different Anime Expo? Whatever it is, I think. They're showing the first episode of JoJo this year. JoJo Part 5 this year. Fuck me, I'd kill to be there. Next year, year after. Hope you do. I kind of Anime Expo is AX. Okay, yeah. I think it's that one they're showing that at. I kind of wish I could go to like the really giant ones like that because they actually get like, you know, like studio staff and shit in for like interviews or panels, and it's just like, I think like it's just proper vendors and, you know, me being me. I want my figures. I think like Good Smile Company has a US branch that pops up with like the biggest conventions. What I wouldn't give to be there and like grab some of their limited shit. A lot of premieres, and I remember right, Little Witch Academia 1 or 2 was a premiere at AX. I think. Good Smile is there. So I wouldn't give to be there for that. Fuck. I'm not getting this one back. Oh, the rain claimed him. Ooh, low tide. Don't have to do any cleanup. Fuck yeah. Only it was wave 3 instead. This is gonna be cannons, yep. I'll let them handle it. You would think now would be the time I would be the cannon man, but no. Let me build my egg score if I'd shame. I think there's now like only one of us in the cannon, and that is a slight problem. Only slight. Well, that was well timed. This is now officially a problem. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Okay, we're fine, everything's fine. Yeah, the Switch does have Galgun too. Which, you know. Yeah, Chris isn't here today, Hammer. He's like away at a convention. Fuck. So yeah, it falls to me to run this regime. You're all free to join if you want to, by the way. It's not like this has to be. Unless you wish to see me suffer. That's also viable. And be kicker, please. Yep, yeah, they even have like different icons on the like stat screens and shit. Like after matches, they have like different kill icons, different revive icons and shit like that. Sure, just let me finish this one and then pop in. What was I saying before? Yeah, Galagon 2. Yeah, that's on the Switch, and apparently it's actually a good port. And I know that, you know, the always joke is the full bonus. That's fine. Like, you just play it for as long as you want. Like, this is just the usual like 1200. If you only want in for like 3, feel free. You're not signing a contract to be here for the whole thing. My favorite thing with games like Galagon is people who very clearly want to play it, but they keep having to like, they will repeatedly ask anyone who's played it at all, like, so is it actually like a good game and all that? It's like, it is just after a point, like, it's mate, just buy it. Like if you're not curious to have to keep asking that question, even after getting like definitive answers yes or no, just buy it. You know, just oh fuck, it's fine, everything's fine. And for the reference, they actually are like decent games. Like they're actually like the PS4 one double piece. Actually, just buy Galgon, or you know games like it, like Salmon, which is another one. Like people always keep asking, like, but is it actually good though? Like all the time, it is. It's just after a point, it's just like just buy it, just go on, just buy it. Well, I can understand being self-conscious, but you know, that's why we have Amazon. Yeah. You own Peach Beach Blast. I own, like... I own, what is it? I own, like, every Sentinel character up to Estival Versus. I haven't played that yet, but I want to. And, you know, like, the 3DS ones are shit. Because they're, like, they got low frame rate. Is it on Switch? I thought it was only PS4 and PC. That'd be funny if it was on Switch. You don't think so? Yeah, I don't think it is. I thought it was only PS4 and PC. I'll throw the room up now. But oh wait, I see what's happening. Wrong button. Stuff you can do in the gallery, yeah. That just comes with the territory. To be honest, like Shinobi Versus the Vita, and it's also on PC one. That's actually not bad. It's a decent little. It's like halfway between, you know, like Dynasty Warriors and like a, you know, like an action game like Devil May Cry and Ninja Gaiden. Not really as populous as Dynasty Warriors and not really as complex, nowhere near as complex. But you know, it's if you want like a mindless button smasher with like funny dialogue, it's perfectly fine. It's serviceable. I don't know how the PC port is, but like on Vita, it's just like yeah, fuck it. It's, you know, fun time. And from what I understand, Estival Versus is basically that again. Which I still had to play that, but then I had to play so many fucking things. I'm hoping to start actually doing that on weekends. Just like I just have like Saturday or Sunday streams or something. When I'd fully adapt to working and shit. You want in? Yeah, no worries, no worries. We can wait. Yeah, we're good. I do want to like. I saw like PHP Pass is like sort of vaguely like Splatoon. There's no territory control. It's just water guns and like sliding on water and shit like that. And I'm kind of interested because like I'm like, could they do it? Could they actually try and ip this formula? Probably not, because like shooters are not their thing. But you never know. You're getting Octopath and Okami soon. Good choices. If I had to wait like 2 weeks for Octopath because it comes out before I get paid. It is good. Like the demo is fantastic. The demo before that was also fantastic. I'm looking forward to that game like mad. It's gonna kill me. Like I had to like survive 2 weeks of people playing it before I can get into it myself. And I still have to play Xenoblade 2. That's sitting there. I have so many things. So much to work on. I've kind of made the commitment, like the Danganronpa's first, and then when you're done with that, then like Xenoblade 2. But then it's like, well, you know, if you get Octopath, you kind of have to play that right away, right? And it's kind of like, yeah, I kind of do, don't I? I don't know, I'm really bad at balancing and... excuse me. Scheduling, I don't know. Ordering things, I guess, is the better way of saying it. I'm pretty bad at that. It comes for me. Oop. Uh-oh. Oh, you would come for me, wouldn't you? You bastard that you are. Alright, we're good. Oh, I'm just popular today, aren't I? The gushers are stream sniping. Alright. Switch targets, so that's gonna be on top of me in like a second. Oh, fuck it, whatever. I was trying to aim the grenade. Oh! Everything's fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. Not so fine. Actually, everything is fine. We're done. Now we just have to survive. Sick. Low tide. Best gutter run you ever. It was like remarkably smooth. I have to admit, like that ended up like surprisingly well. Alright, 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 alright. Just gonna take this out of it, even though the blaster right there. It's giving us enough runway. Well timed. Oh, that was almost the water. I guess that went in the water, fuck. There's me thinking I was gonna be like fucking clever. Nope. Lordy. I'm surprised that actually counts. Like, it's put its shield up, but like, if you hit it with the thing, it still counts. Surprised they would let that. Ooh. Bastard. Take that out. Okay, shove the bomb away, that's fine. I'm fine with that. I can live with that. Uh oh. Can I get it back? No, I can't. Fuck. Yay. Eat leader. Still low tide. Wow, so there's Octopath in like July. I think it's like July 14th, which is like... It's only actually a week, isn't it? A week before I get paid. I don't have to wait as long as I thought I did. That's fine, just let that fly away. $13th? Ah, okay. Yeah, that's like I think like more or less exactly a week before I get paid. That's working out a lot better than I thought. I thought I was gonna have to wait like a fair bit of time for that. Oh, this is fortuitous. Well, it was fortuitous. Oh, this is just being a bastard. That should have counted. Okay, I got to steal that at least. Our hopes ride with you, Hammer. He's done it. Oh, fuck. Come on. I did it. Barely so. Oh, fuck. You can tell what's happening right now. Your last breath. Get up. Get up. Oh, Jesus. They ran for blood for that last one. It's too close. They also have that weird dating sim that is in Japanese. Or I forget what one you on about. Because there's actually quite a lot of weird dating sims. I remember seeing this. There's like this weird one that was like, you're like, it's like a, what is it? The word like otome, which is for women, like a women's one where you're dating like middle-aged men specifically. It was on Switch. I saw it was like going through the eShop and just saw like a front and center. It's like, what the fuck? There's quite a lot of those actually on Switch. I forget who it is bringing them over, but they just keep dumping them on the eShop periodically. I don't know, the names in chat, that's fair. My curiosity is piqued. Griller Knight. Alright, alright. What is the madman doing? Oh, comes for me. Where's it going? What is it doing? Ah, fuck. The rolls didn't work out quite so well. Yeah, we're good, this one's dead. The other one... Okay, no, it's chasing him outside, that's good. I'm gonna fuck off outside, because this one is chasing me. Ah, fucker. It's faster than I thought it was. Too bad. I just need one of... Oh, Jesus. Oh, God, it turned on me. Shit, where... Yeah, it's a bit fucked. Yeah, it's fucked. Ah, well. I guess this is penance for the last one. I do hate grillers, honestly. They were both on you, yeah. So it was like... They were both outside and fidgeting, and I like went out to try and shoot one and I got stunned. The other one, I don't know if it just changed targets or got whoever was chasing it, just suddenly spun on me and just lit. Rip. That's right, it's Splatfest tomorrow, isn't it? I probably won't get to do it until like, I mean not this time, slightly earlier. But I do want to like stream it and do a lot. The usual full set. What sides have you two picked, if you've picked a side? You also have a test tomorrow? On a Saturday? Our Splatfest is like, I think it's like the same in both America and Europe. It's the pulp versus no pulp. But for juice, I picked no pulp because fuck me. I don't know. This pulp is just weird to me. No pulp, no pulp. Yeah, it's the way to be. I'm pretty sure like the majority are no pulp. Which probably means all the fucking ninjas are gonna be on the pulp side as usual. Where are they? Over here. Oh. Missed him and then got the one behind him. But yeah, whatever. Like, I have like over 100 shells. Like, I don't really care about the team winning at this point. It's all purely for the blood sport now. Ink sport. Ah, fuck. The goddamn ring on the steelhead. I will avenge you. We will avenge you. You are avenged, Noel. Yep. That worked really well, that grenade. It got stuck on the front of it and pushed, like it pushed it along closer to the basket. The pro strat. you. Yeah, I think because I've been like itching to do like the weapons test again, because like I want to try like the bucket, scope snipers, some other shit. I think I might just do that tomorrow while I'm doing the Splatfest. It was like, fuck it, why not? He's still doing the wall thing. If only these little shits couldn't climb. Who's it chasing? He's putting it outside this time. Which is not ideal. Sometimes I do wish there was like a no button, but then, you know, people would obviously abuse the shit out of that. Fuck. You think it was chasing me? Alright, come on. Fuck. It's just right there. The bastard that it is. Alright, we're good. We just have this to live. Not that they're making this easy for us. It's a good move. Ah, we could have faced it. Low tide. Don't have to bother any of this shit. So like today in work, like what we're doing in work currently is like where they're using Raspberry Pis and like a custom Linux repository. Technically a pair of custom Linux repositories. One's like a Linux virtual machine and the other's just a distro. And we're to get us used, because it's like the company mostly deals in programming for routers, like hubs, switches, like just networking in general. We're getting used to, they're training us in, like, to make us get used to the idea of directly controlling hardware and, like, through your coding, like, you're coding on such a low level that you're, like, controlling individual parts of the circuit boards and, like, the individual parts of the processor chip and so on. And, today, like, by stroke of luck, I got they recently, like, got a bunch of Raspberry Pi 3s. And they've been, like, essentially, bug testing their own tests and working out the methodology for, like, their old exercises on the new ones with, like, the revised hardware with, like, different pins and chipsets and so on. And because they ran out of Raspberry Pi 3s, I got the Raspberry Pi 2 they had, or the pair of 2s they had, because no one else was using them. All the people who just joined before me were still on the 3s. And today I was trying to get, what was it? Something like, what was it? I forget what it was. It's escaping me, hang on. Oh, fuck, what was it? That's right, it was like to get a certain, to like send out a message over like a circuit board to get like a certain component to respond with like an acknowledgement signal. And for the life of us, we could not work out why my code, which looked extremely fine, like it was written differently, obviously, but like it was more or less the exact same shit as everyone who's working, and we couldn't work out why until like 4 o'clock, like an hour from finishing. And the guy who like oversees the teaching of new engineers just went like, "Hang on, that equal sign." And it turns out like Java and C handle equal signs differently, like how they work and what they mean in different contexts. And basically, an equal sign wasted about 6-7 hours of work that day, and that's programming. That's programming for you. Also, like during the process, like both Raspberry Pi 2 boards died. They just fucking died. One of them, like, its clock signal wouldn't work. It was, we couldn't figure out why it wasn't like turning up on an oscilloscope, and it turns out the clock pin on that one is just dead. It's just gone. And the other one, like, it just didn't boot. He said, like, hang on, this was working yesterday, and he plugged it in, and it just wouldn't turn on. It was just fucked. So, like, part way through, I had to, like, reconfigure, like, my code and, like you know, acquire, like, an entire, compiler for, like, Raspberry Pi 3s to, like, from someone else's, like, repo on the network. At least I don't have to work with Haskell. Oh, fuck. I know, it's whole C here. Do you work in Haskell, or? And if you do, what for? I'm kind of curious. Oh, okay, we're fine. Nope, Bell's dead outside. I think he's... Nope, he's back. He's cool. Screw grillers? Yeah. Yeah. I guess I'm one blindsided you out there, did it? The cheeky fucker that it is. Ah, shit. It's fine, it's fine. Oh, it's not actually fine. I thought that would work. It worked last time. In a different corner, but it worked. Tail's so finicky to hit when you have a sniper rifle. E-liter's power mix is so good. Hello, Super. Let's see, it's fine, we're over the thing, we just have to survive. We just have to survive, but also acquire egg. Give it. You. You've had some classes of Haskell? Ah, okay. Annoying, but okay, fair enough. I've only like seen glimpses of it like during university when they're using as examples of like older programming languages. And admittedly, like having not used it, I saw it and was kind of like, oh Jesus fuck. But then at that point, that was only, you know, the only thing I knew was Java. And now the follow-up classes. Oh, is that what you're doing now, or? Oh shit. Alright. I'm surprised Noah survived that. I didn't throw it fast enough. There's a mouse chasing you, Novell, if you can hear me. Don't have ink. That's a lot of moths. I don't have the ink still. Now I have the ink. Okay, we're good. That's a snake. Fuck. Jesus. Cheers. Got him. I'll throw that backwards and away, so that's good. Yeah, he threw it well outside even. Oh Jesus, this amount of missiles. That's bastard. I hate when they do that. I feel like their bombs shouldn't go off once like the timer's up. That's just being rude as hell. I like this pattern of like low tide at the final wave. It's cannons. Our usual cannoneers out, so claim me prize. Ah, Jesus. Ah, fuck, was that other one? Yeah, I got one of its things. Stop. 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 Of course. Of course that didn't count. God forbid. Just gonna lure this back here. Of course you would tap me at the very second I throw the grenade. I'm having a hell of a time. Give me a second, Novell, I have a blaster. I just need a moment. Fuck me. We made the discovery that like the Grizzco Slosher can like pierce and kill like the flying gets, which means Nintendo knows weapons should be able to do that. Which means, you know, like why aren't weapons allowed to do that outside of that one unique one? Bastards. Hammer and nose look exactly the same, that's arcane. Deprived of gear, Hinklings are all but the same. Oh. Alright, it'll be one more, I think, and then that'll be us for the day. Fuck. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is something I think I wanted to bring up yesterday, but I couldn't because we got sidetracked, like shit talk. Well, you know, not shit talking so much as spicing the one truth about Waluigi fans. But like there's like a Fortnite ad going around that's like partway through or some shit like that, just like smashes the Galler and says like survive the Galler and flaunts like both like the Xbox and Switch logos. And like that's like a really interesting thing to see happen, where like equal prominence is given to like both like two consoles at once instead of just like whatever console is sponsored or paid for the ad. Cause usually like, you know, FIFA will be like PS4 at the end, Call of Duty will have like the Xbox logo at the end because like they sponsored the ad and they're like advertising a tie-in console or something. So seeing like this one have like these two together, like pointedly together, was a surprise. And it's because, you know, that whole thing where like Sony is just basically holding accounts to ransom and saying if you play on PS4 you are locked to playing on PS4 forever. You can't play on any other system and can't play with anyone from any other system in Fortnite. So seeing like a full like tilt like TV ad that like just basically says haha like Xbox and Switch get fucked like Sony, that is delicious, and like I love it, and I kind of wish it happened for stuff like Rocket League and all now. They just like really grinded home like these like joint system ads now, because that would be fucking funny. Nothing would like, if anything, I feel like that's the best chances of getting Sony to reverse their policy, is like ads that like start pointedly like broadcasting to like the wider public that, you know, the PlayStation is like limited considerably in this fashion. So there's a way to solve it, like that's it. Uh-oh. Also, like just the amount of like shit talking and like pointed like piss taking going on between like the Xbox and Nintendo accounts on Twitter is also fucking funny. Like it is drenched in, you know, like corporate ad speak and like a PR person with like a gun held to his head, like hard what he can say and do. But you know, it's still funny and it's still entirely worth it considering the massive pricks Sony are fast becoming again. It's like they immediately forgot all the lessons they learned from the PS3. Just instantly, the moment it started selling the most, just bang, all lessons forgotten. I feel like, if anything, they should have like a weapon set. I think they've done it before. I think. But they should have like a weapon set that's just like all dualies. Because there's basically enough of those to have like all your archetypes. So there was an ad for that for Minecraft. Ah, I didn't know that. That's good. Like they Minecraft and Fortnite, so now we just need like Switch and PC. I think like Fortnite also has Switch like crossplay with like PC as well. I think. Don't quote me on that. I know it does with mobile, which is another one. Which kind of I don't know how you play that on mobile, but you know whatever. Fair enough. Low battery, I do not believe. I thought if I had nailed him with that, it would have just got him up. But I am but a journeyman tosser of grenades. Bastard. That's a problem. It's fine, I held him on by the skin of my teeth. Of course it fucks off behind all these ones. Ah, the feasting. Who died? Dan died. We'll see if he down. It's fine. Oh, that snake was coming for me. Ah. I got some cannoning done. Yeah. Not that I couldn't, it's just I'm just habitually just don't go for them. But now I did. The cannons like aim differently from like all your regular guns, so it always fucks with me a bit when it comes to aiming with them. Ah, over here. Flying piece of shit. Okay, he's good. He's dead. Kill me. It's alright. The blaster is here to see you. It's the one thing it does. Is kill the tiny hordes. Sometimes. Bastard. Tightness on its ring. It's filthy when I say it like that, but it's true. Oh god. I cannot see what's happening anymore. Damn, see me. Just get the bell. Do it, you madman. Get it in. Oh. The very last second. The very last second. I think the timer had even said 0 when that went in. I woke up my cat. He's sitting up. His eyes are closed, but he's sitting upright and facing this direction. He does not look happy. You're being eaten when you... Alright. That's us for the day. That brings us to a nice and neat 1 hour. Oh. Kitty cat fainted. Alright. call it there for the day. Alright, it was a good laugh. I think I'm also commandeering like solos like Salmon run on Sunday. I don't know exactly when Sunday, but Sunday. So feel free to join again if you want. Tell us how your test went. Good luck on your test too. I have to say I do not miss. Like I'm the one main thing I'm glad about being out of education is not doing papers anymore, because fuck me, those became hell on earth towards the end. I just did not want to do them. Especially since like at the very end I had to like do resits for 2 of them. It was just like Alright. I already bought my shit from here before this actually. I just remembered I bought like a hoodie or something. I like all the Splatfest. I'm pretty sure like some of these weren't up. Like the back ones were, but like they add more sequentially as it goes along. So I'm pretty sure the stage wasn't there. Is it me or is the stage fancier? Or have I just never noticed the big panels before? They made a fan like they add like a bunch of like new ads and flashier stuff about the plaza. Like I kind of hope they did that for Splatfest too. That would be pretty neat. Alright. Thanks for watching, thanks for playing. I'm gonna fuck off because I have nothing technically important to do, but things I want to do. So, see yous.